Shri Gokulan Gopalan and Shri K.V. Thomas to please take their places on stage. We are grateful for the presence of the Honorable Vice President to this auspicious and joyous occasion. Beloved brothers and sisters, let us all rise together and sing the national anthem as we begin this event.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Beloved brothers and sisters, let us begin this event by invoking the blessings of Guru through prayer. The intangible wealth that is our Guru's life can be experienced through the wisdom of his words that transcends even time. We will now hear one such sacred Malayalam Guruvani in Guru's own wondrous voice.
ഈ ഋഷിയുടെ വാക്കുകൾ കേട്ട് ഭരിക്കണമെന്ന് ഇത് ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ജനങ്ങൾ സൂക്ഷിച്ചിട്ടുമുണ്ട്, വിശേഷിച്ച് രാജാക്കന്മാർ. പക്ഷെ അവരങ്ങനെ കരുതി വന്നപ്പോഴേ പല തട്ടുകളിലായി ആരാധന കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് ഇത് കുഴഞ്ഞു. ഇതിലെങ്ങനെ ആരാധിക്കണമെന്ന് പറയാനാവില്ല. ഇത് ചതുർയുഗ കണക്കും മന്വന്തര കണക്കും തികച്ചും എന്താണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുകൊടുക്കാൻ കഴിയാത്ത ഒരു ഗതികേടിന്റെ പൂർത്തീകരണമാണ് ഈ അഹം ബ്രഹ്മം അഗ്നിയിൽ കൊണ്ടുപോയി എത്തിച്ച ചതുർവാക്യത്തിന്റെ ഒരു ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് നമ്മൾ മാറ്റം ചെയ്യേണ്ട, അത് അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇരിക്കാം. പക്ഷെ ആ സ്ഥലം വരെ എത്തിച്ചേരണം.
We are delighted that this ceremony has been graced with the blessed presence of Sarvadarniya Swami Chaitanya Jnana Tapasvi, President, Santhigiri Ashram, and Swami Sarvadarniya Swami Gururatnam Jnana Tapasvi, General Secretary, Santhigiri Ashram. Now, let us take a glimpse into the luminous leader that is our Vice President, Honorable Shri Jagdeep Dhankardji. Honorable Shri Jagdeep Dhankardji is a distinguished legal professional, born in the humble village of Kitana, Rajasthan in 1951. He has had a remarkable career as a senior advocate in the Supreme Court of India and various high courts across the country. He has also served as the Governor of West Bengal as well as the Union Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs. His election as Vice President of India in 2022 is a testament to the nation's commitment to embracing leaders from diverse backgrounds, recognizing his exceptional abilities and unwavering dedication. With a visionary outlook, he has expressed his belief in the transformative power of technology and his determination to make Bharat 2024 a reality. Santhigiri Ashram is immensely honored to have the esteemed presence of the Honorable Vice President of India on this auspicious occasion. With great joy, I now invite Delhi's very own Adarniya Janani Guru Chandrika Jnana Tapasvini, ACA, the Finance Controller of Santhigiri Ashram, to deliver the welcome address.
Sadguruve Sharanam. With profound emotion and respect, I prostrate at the lotus feet of our beloved Guru and revered Shishya Pujita, whose guidance is the light of our spiritual voyage. Respected Chief Justice, Chief Guest, Shri Jagdeep Dhankardji, Honorable Vice President of India, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Honorable Member of Parliament, other distinguished dignitaries, on and off the dais, Sarvadharniya, Samadharniya, Adharniya Sannyasi Sannyasinis, respected Brahmachari Brahmacharinis, well-wishers, media persons, and dear Atmabandhus. in the loving light of our beloved Guru, Navajoti Sri Karunakara Guru, I extend a very warm and heartfelt welcome to you all on this momentous occasion. Our beloved Guru taught us to see humanity as one, transcending differences of caste, creed, religion, race, and class. Today, as we gather here from across the world, we embody the unity and oneness Guru envisioned for not just our nation, but for the whole world. Her Holiness Shishya Pujita Amrita Jnana Tapaswini currently leads the ashram, fulfilling the Guru's promise of an enlightened soul serving as the Guru apparent for the Parampara. In the Guru Vani we just heard, our most beloved Guru emphasizes history stands testament to the golden epochs of our Indian heritage when rulers sought guidance from their Gurus. We are fortunate to have witnessed the meeting between the Honorable Vice President and Her Holiness Shishya Pujita, and it is incumbent upon us to recognize that these moments are destined to be forever etched in history. Since the inception of our activities in Delhi in 1998, the Santhigiri Ashram has tirelessly worked towards promoting Ayurveda among the North Indian populace. Our authentic and dedicated services, coupled with the transformative social activities undertaken over the last 2 decades, have positively impacted countless lives. The dedication of this Silver Jubilee Center is a monumental milestone for the devoted followers of Santhigiri Ashram in Delhi. The new center embodies the cause of well-being of mind, body, and spirit under one roof, with the prayer hall, yoga center, Siddha, and Ayurveda healthcare in an integrated manner, offering a sanctuary of peace and tranquility within the bustling metropolis. Now, let me fulfill the honor bestowed upon me by extending the heartiest welcome to our distinguished dignitaries. With an unwavering vision and boundless optimism, the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, has not only expressed his resolute belief in the transformative power of technology, but has also demonstrated an unparalleled determination to turn Bharat 2024 into a resounding reality. His unshakable commitment to progress and firm dedication to the betterment of our great nation have touched the hearts and inspired the minds of countless individuals. It is with immense pride and deep emotion that on behalf of the beloved Guru and entire Santhigiri community, we wholeheartedly extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, on this auspicious occasion. Let me now express our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Shashi Tharoorji, Honorable Member of Parliament, for being with us today. Dr. Shashi Tharoorji needs no formal introduction. His global fame for eloquence precedes him. Dr. Tharoorji is renowned across the Santhigiri community, for he has always aided and assisted the ashram. It is our proud privilege to welcome you, Dr. Tharoorji. Today's gathering is also enriched by blessed, esteemed presence of our very own Sarvadharaniya Swami Chaitanya Jnana Tapasvi, the President of Santhigiri Ashram, and Sarvadharaniya Swami Guru Ratna Jnana Tapasvi, the General Secretary of Santhigiri Ashram. On behalf of our beloved Guru and entire Santhigiri community, we also welcome Sarvadharaniya, Samadharaniya, Adharaniya Sannyasi Sannyasinis, respected Brahmachari Brahmacharinis. May we now welcome Professor K.V. Thomas Ji, former Union Minister, former Kerala State Minister, and present special representative of Government of Kerala. Professor K.V. Thomas ji is a cherished, long-lasting friend of Santhigiri Ashram. We are very grateful to have you here with us today. We also welcome P.K. Krishnadas ji, a National Executive Member of BJP. Thank you for your presence, sir. We extend a warm welcome to Shri A.N. Radhakrishnan ji, State General Secretary of BJP. He represents a voice that resonates with the pulse of our great nation. We are grateful for your presence, sir. We now extend a warm welcome to Shri Gokulam Gopalan ji, the Chairman of Shri Gokulam Group of Companies, President of All India Malayali Association, a philanthropist, educationist, and a contributor to the art and film fraternity. He is a steadfast well-wisher and supporter of the Santhigiri community. We would like to particularly acknowledge his strong support to the Delhi Ashram. Thank you very much, sir. In the name of Guru and Santhigiri Ashram, we also extend a warm welcome to dear Atma Bandhus, well-wishers, media persons, police officials, security persons gathered here to witness and celebrate this holy event. इस शुभ और अति महत्वपूर्ण अवसर पर सभी दिल्ली के निवासियों और प्रियजनों को धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगी, जिन्होंने पूरी श्रद्धा और मेहनत से हमारे सर्वप्रिय और सर्वव्यापी गुरु के इस सपने को पूरा किया. With this, I submit our humble words at the lotus feet of our beloved Guru. Sadguruve Sharanam.
The salience of this ceremony has been enhanced by the esteemed presence of the Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar-ji. I humbly call upon Swami Chaitanya Jnana Tapasvi and Swami Gururatna Jnana Tapasvi to kindly honor the Vice President of India. Next, I call upon the Special Representative to the Government of Kerala, Shri K.V. Thomas, who has a long and enduring bond with Santhigiri Ashram that has weathered time and is marked by mutual support, shared laughter, and unwavering friendship. Sir, could you please share your words here with us today?
Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar, Reverend Gurujis, brothers and sisters. It is indeed a great privilege for me to be here in this function, as I have long cherished relationship with Santhigiri Ashram and sannyasis. The founder of this congregation, Navajyoti Karunagara Guru, is my just neighbor in Chandiru, and I am from Kumbalangi. And my relationship with Santhigiri, both in Kerala and Delhi, goes for a long period. This branch of the Santhigiri Ashram was started 25 years back in a barren land, and it has grown and flourished. Now it is a blessing to the people of Delhi and North India. I am happy that today Honorable Vice President of India has come over here to inaugurate this new, grown, developed Santhigiri Ashram. I am happy that this ashram is a place of peace, love and affection. From the very inception of this ashram here in Delhi, I am one of the inmates. Actually, I am an inmate coming over here for the Ayurveda treatment. So I pray that this ashram will continue to give their service to the people of Delhi. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. As just mentioned, we have with us Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Member of Parliament. We know him as an author and a parliamentarian, but to know more, let's have a look at this short video.
Former international civil servant, Shashi Tharoor straddles several worlds of experience. Currently a third term Lok Sabha MP representing Thiruvananthapuram constituency and chairman of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Information Technology. He has previously served as a Minister of State for Human Resource Development and Minister of State for External Affairs in the Government of India. During his nearly 3-decade-long prior career at the United Nations, he served as a peacekeeper, refugee worker, and administrator at the highest levels, serving as Under-Secretary General during Kofi Annan's leadership of the organization. Santhigiri Ashram is always grateful for his unwavering support in our activities, and with great honor, we acknowledge the esteemed presence of Dr. Shashi Tharoor in this austere gathering.
Thank you very much. Honorable Shri Jagdeep Dhankar, the Vice President of India, Swami Chaitanya Gyanatapaswi, the President of the Santhigiri Ashram, Swami Guru Ratnam Gyanatapaswi, General Secretary of the Santhigiri Ashram, Shri K.B. Thomas, who just spoke to us, a special representative of the Government of Kerala, my former colleague in Parliament, Shri A.N. Radhakrishnan, State General Secretary, BJP, Shri P.K. Krishnadas, National Executive Member of the BJP, Shri Gokulam Gopalan, Chairman of the Gokulam Group of Companies, Janani Guru Chandrika Gyanatapaswi, Sannyasis, Sannyasinis, friends. I hope that covers everybody. Ellavarkkum ende vinithamaya namaskaram. I'm honored to be present here for the Santhigiri Ashram's New Delhi branch's Silver Jubilee celebrations and to offer my own tribute to this remarkable institution in its New Delhi avatar, which has in these last 25 years evolved into and emerged as a major spiritual and social upliftment center in the capital region. As the MP for Thiruvananthapuram constituency, which as many of you know is next door to the Santhigiri Ashram itself, I have been fortunate to be closely associated for over a decade and a half, not just with the leadership of the ashram, but I've also had the opportunity to follow the activities of the ashram closely. In keeping with the mission first imparted to the group by Navajyoti Sri Karunakara Guruji, who founded the ashram in Thiruvananthapuram just under 6 decades ago, the group has emerged into a powerful spiritual, cultural and socially conscious institution that has often been a source of light for those engulfed by the darkness. I've had the great privilege of visiting the Santhigiri Ashram many times myself, and particularly being struck by its pristine environs, on which the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has also commented. I paid my respects both there and today here to Sarvashriya Pujita Amrita Janani, the spiritual leader of the ashram. Amrita Jnana Tapasvi, the spiritual leader of the ashram, as well as, of course, having had the pleasure to have many encounters with Guru Ratnam Jnana Tapasvi, who is sitting right here, and who has a remarkable YouTube channel I would recommend to all of you, in which there is even a conversation between him and me about life and spirituality and the pursuit of happiness. Now, many of us are aware of the visionary set of principles championed by the Guruji, who underscored the importance of transcending social divides and forming self-reliant spiritual communities as a tool to usher in societal change in our country. It is a matter of great pride to note how these values have been ingrained into the DNA of the Santhigiri Ashram, where even today the focus and energies of this institution are directed towards Annadanam, free feeding, Atura Sevanam, healthcare, and Atma Bodhanam, spiritual realization, values that are spearheaded in the ashram's 25 branches, located both in India and abroad, through a dynamic and diverse range of activities. Whether it is in the cultural activities that the ashram has engaged in, including through its cultural wing, the Vishwa Samskarika Navodhana Kendram, or in the field of healthcare through the Santhigiri group of hospitals and the production of Ayush products through the Santhigiri Ayurveda and Siddha Vaidyashala, or its effort to train and educate Indians through Ayurvedic and Siddha educational institutes, the Santhigiri Ashram has transformed itself into a remarkable modern-day spiritual hub, one that synthesizes its larger spiritual mission and purpose with a socially conscious approach and a commitment towards the less fortunate amongst us. The body has in the last few decades expanded and scaled up its activities considerably, and in the 25 centers, I think a pride of place is occupied by the New Delhi branch, whose silver jubilee we have gathered here to celebrate today. I'm pleased to note that the three pillars and guiding lights of the Santhigiri Ashram, which we mentioned, Annadanam, Atura Sevanam, and Atma Bodhanam, have been embodied in both spirit and, more importantly, in action to a remarkable extent in this New Delhi branch of the group. Since its inception in 1998, and particularly following the laying of the foundation stone for the ashram's prayer hall in 2009, during the visit here then of Her Holiness Abhivandya Shishya Pujita Amrita Jnana Tapaswini, the ashram has exemplified both a holistic approach towards spirituality and wellness, as well as a remarkable commitment towards addressing some of India's major ongoing development challenges. Many of you, I'm sure, are well aware of the vast array of preventive healthcare activities of the ashram, based on Indian treatment systems like yoga and Siddha. But equally, it is worth commending how the ashram mobilized its resources towards bringing relief during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Similarly, many of you may be aware of the many social and charitable initiatives of the Delhi ashram, including extending free medical services and checkups for the less privileged in our society. But equally, it's worth recognizing and celebrating the manner in which the Delhi branch has leveraged its network to contribute towards addressing some of our country's key challenges, particularly in realizing the aspirations of our youth. I'm particularly pleased to note the many targeted skill development programs that have been rolled out by the ashram, including a skill development program in Ayurveda Panchakarma, aimed at transforming the lives of over 2,000 young individuals from Naxalite-infested areas, to contributing to the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushal Yojana, the DDUGKY project, in collaboration with the Government of India's Ministry of Rural Development, a project that has empowered over 2,000 young and impoverished Indians with skills that will be valued in the Ayush industry. In looking back at your numerous activities of the Delhi branch of the Santhigiri Ashram, I'm struck by how central the original commitment towards allowing individuals to transcend societal barriers, as first championed by Navajyoti Sri Karunakara Guruji himself, has remained at the heart of the activities of the Delhi Ashram. As was exemplified by the life and teachings of Guruji, the Santhigiri Ashram, including, of course, the New Delhi avatar of it, must be rightly recognized for the manner in which it has placed the needs of humanity above all else. Far from the restrictions of any one particular religion, caste or creed, as I was saying to the respected Honorable Vice President, the group has worked for the upliftment of individuals from all backgrounds and has contributed magnificently to the needs of an inclusive India today. It is my hope that the occasion of the Silver Jubilee celebrations of the Delhi Santhigiri Ashram will serve as both encouragement and as a catalyst to propel the group to even greater heights, and in doing so, to allow it to continue to play its role as a champion of light, of solace, and of succor for those who need it the most. With my pranamams to Guruji, I thank you all for giving me a patient hearing. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji, हम हृदय की गहराइयों से आभार प्रकट करते हैं माननीय कि आप अपना बहुमूल्य समय निकालकर यहाँ पधारे हैं. May I request you, sir, to kindly address us all as you dedicate the Silver Jubilee Center of Santhigiri Ashram, Delhi.
Good evening, all of you. My humble greetings to everyone associated with this great institution. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Honorable Member of Parliament, Sri A.N. Radhakrishnan, Professor K.V. Thomas, Sri P.K. Das, Swami Gyan Tapasvi, General Secretary, Santhigiri Ashram, Swami Chaitanya Gyan Tapasvi, President, Santhigiri Ashram, Sri Gokulam Gopalan, President of All India Malayali Association. Good. Let me indicate and unfold my heart. Ever since I landed here, I cannot describe in words the kind of feeling I had. Sublimity in action. Every moment I have spent so far here is etched in my memory forever. Dear brothers and sisters, I would leave this place fully surcharged, energized, motivated, and inspired to follow the principles that Santhigiri Ashram is following and espousing. I take it as a personal accomplishment and a matter of great honor that I am associated with Santhigiri Ashram on this momentous occasion. The journey of 25 years, it has traversed so much, with so much impact, with so much appreciation, changing lives of the people for the better. On this occasion of dedication of the Silver Jubilee Center of Kerala-based Santhigiri Ashram in New Delhi, I congratulate everyone associated with the organization. My warm wishes on this auspicious occasion to every person associated with various centers nationally and globally of Santhigiri Ashram. I have gathered it has been a remarkable journey. 25 years is not a long time to make that kind of impact. But what I have gathered, what I have come to know, and what I have seen for myself, you are catalyzing a big social change, hand-holding those who need your assistance, giving succor to those who need it for sure. In changing Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity, you are playing pivotal role by engaging in skill development that empowers the people. Brothers and sisters, it is from such kind of centers. You are an epicenter, you are nerve center of wholesome change. What we need in this country today is a mindset that reflects our civilizational ethos. Rather than empower the pocket of a person, it is required we empower their mind, we empower their faculties, and that you are doing imminently in a better fashion by empowering human resource through skill development. My congratulations to you. Your recognition by Government of India as a social and scientific research organization is befitting. It also indicates the Government of India is acting on very objective parameters, that it has chosen such an institute, such a place for this recognition. Brothers and sisters, while Dr. Shashi Tharoor happens to be Member Parliament from an area very close to the ashram in Kerala, my home state also has a great connect with the ashram, a deep connect. Paranshala, the monument in the shape of full-bloomed lotus in Makrana white marble, is the final resting place of the founder of Santhigiri Ashram. The marble is from my home state, Makrana. It is divine coincidence that lotus in marble from Makrana also came to be reflected globally during G20. That became motto of G20. Widely acclaimed, enthused all Indians all over the world, and carried to the world a message of which you happen to be the epicenter. Nothing is more important in life than to preserve our culture and contribute to the health of the people. If we go to our Upanishads, one of the Upanishads has plethora of information about health. And no country in the world can boast of culture that we have. Our civilizational ethos of thousands of years are unparalleled for all to be seen. What is required that we all believe in them. This is a historic time for Bharat. The world is changing very fast. Rise of Bharat is unstoppable. The rise is incremental. The rise has been acclaimed by global institutions. If IMF today says our Bharat is a rising economy amongst large economies, if it says India is a favorite destination of investment and opportunity, it is on account of the actions which you people have taken. You have contributed spinally to the mood of the nation by arriving at such a situation. It is like endeavors of your kind. It is like contribution of the people at large that in a decade we have traversed from fragile 5 to big 5. In 2022, we had the great distinction of becoming 5th largest global economy, overtaking UK and France. Matter of time, by 2030, we would have overtaken Japan and Germany to be the 3rd largest economy. All this because of one aspect. There is emergence of an ecosystem that allows every person in the country to unleash his or her energy to fully exploit talent and potential to realize dreams and aspirations. It is gratifying to note that you are massively contributing by skill development to help people realize those dreams and aspirations. To help a person who might have lost hope is a divine activity. You are engaged in this divinity. Brothers and sisters, no culture in the world can take pride in that kind of sublimity of civilizational growth that we in Bharat can take. Our spine is our culture, Vasudev Kutumbakam. The word, the expression defines our philosophy over the ages, and we treat the word as one family. In this perspective, very rightly, the theme of India G20 presidency reflected one earth, one family, one future. This was highly impactful and appreciated by one and all. We are a country that don't just preach. We preach after practicing. And that happened when we faced pandemic COVID. Your ashram was engaged 24/7 in hand-holding people who needed assistance. But at a global level, our Bharat assisted with co-vaccine Maitri about 100 countries, and to many of them, vaccines were given as our contribution to their health. When we are 1/6 of humanity, it is our obligation that we keep this planet in a healthy state, a state which we can pass on to future generations. We are trustees, but there are concerns, and we overlook. I've been telling for a long time that nothing can be more inappropriate and condemnable that some informed minds, knowledgeable people, monetize ignorance of the people for political equity. That cannot be allowed. An informed mind has to be spiritual. An informed mind has to be nationalist. An informed mind has to be non-exploiter. Yours, ashram, is engaged in empowerment of women. Empowerment of women is critical to growth of humanity. Empowerment of women is not an option. It is the only way. And that is why on September 21, there was an epochal development. Several attempts were made over a period of 3 decades. For one reason or the other, the efforts could not fructify. But on 21st September, Bharat had 1/3 reservation for women in Lok Sabha and state legislatures. The reservation is horizontal and vertical, indicating that it is socially equitable. It is in that context I said that some people who are knowledgeable, who know when it can fructify, they knew for sure it can't happen in 2024 elections. Yet they made an issue of it. And therefore I say, intelligent minds must not observe silence. They must give befitting reply and neutralize such sinister narratives that seek to monetize ignorance of the people for petty political equity. I am sure what you are doing is full of sublimity and things will go in the right direction. I have come to know another very important aspect. It fills me with honor and pride to acknowledge that among the new sannyasins chosen to walk the enlightened path, and this is not easy, this is a great sacrifice, it's a divine call. I am happy to note that 2 of these sannyasins hail from the Delhi ashram. Brothers and sisters, in an era where life pace is relentless and materialism pervasive, and who knows better than people around, they have lost all sense of being humane, of being kind, reflecting compassion. They are engaged in mad race of materialism, reckless exploitation of natural resources. They think their political empowerment, their fiscal power can determine how much natural resources they need to consume. I have no hesitation in saying, to be a good Indian, to be a good member of this planet, we have to realize the planet is not only for human beings, it is for all living beings. It is not in exclusion to us. There has to be optimal utilization of natural resources. Your pocket, your fiscal power, your fiscal muscle cannot determine how much gas, petrol, or water you will use. That sense has to be inculcated. I am at the right place to make this point, and I am sure message going from this place will carry greater credibility and conviction. Guru Shishya Parampara. Just imagine Eklavya. We remember Eklavya because Eklavya could not find a guru, so he had a guru. The guru was not aware of it. By merely having that situation, he could go to that height. We have to rediscover Guru Shishya Parampara. Guru बिना कोई ज्ञान नहीं है. गुरु बिना ज्ञान होकर भी हम अज्ञानी रहते हैं. I traveled to Kerala. I traveled to Kerala, where there is primary ashram, Santhigiri ashram, to pay my regards to my teacher, Miss Ratnavali Nair. I had no difficulty in saying that my biological birth was in a village, but my real birth was handled by Guru. That is the capacity of Gurus. Another aspect is, we have forgotten the kind of reservoir we had, kind of depth we had in health management. We had forgotten. It is soothing to note that on a very wide scale, this is being globally accepted now. The efforts of the ashram, Santhigiri ashram, when it operates Ayurveda Panchakarma training centers, these centers are not only limited to the benefit you give to some by word of mouth, the message is taken across to millions. It's a game changer. It will define our future healthcare. A country can rise not on the strength of industry or infrastructure, which is essential. We are having right now world-class infrastructure. But a country will attain great heights when its youth, young boys and girls, have an ecosystem which provides them level playing field, which provides them with opportunities, which allows them to channelize their energy by acting in a manner their aptitude is translated into ground reality. That is the situation we are having in the country today. Our rise is explainable only on this count. The kind of contribution the ashram is making is commendable. I congratulate everyone associated with the ashram that such an effort must get widely disseminated, and it is emulative for others. The true progress has not to be reckoned in terms of wealth, your big house, your big car. The true progress is in happiness, joy, and that comes when you are healthy. A healthy mind is essential for doing anything which is great. You may be possessed of great attributes, talent, skill. If you are not healthy, you can't contribute. And these days, increasingly, we are having another facet of health, and that is mental health. Ashram is doing a good job. But I would urge the ashram, mental health issue is staring us in the face. It is writing on the wall. We need to be innovative to find solutions to that by serious counseling, hand-holding, so that people don't lose hope. In a society where people lose hope, the society cannot rise like a plateau. It rises like a pyramid. In our country, what we are having at the moment is inclusive development, a development that includes all. Can you imagine in a country where 400 million people could never think of having a bank account or having functional bank accounts? Can you imagine a country where every household that is in need of a gas connection, and the number runs into more than 100 million, the government has made available? Dr. Shashi Tharoor will find out and bear me out. In 1989, when I was elected to Parliament, to Lok Sabha, I had a great power in my hand because I could give 50 gas connections to individuals in a year. 50 gas connections, and that was my power. And look at what the government has done. And therefore, let us not have the, I would say, approach to see everything from political stance. When there are issues of governance, we have to dictate our actions by a high degree of objectivity. As Vice President of the country, it is my obligation to be part of Rajya Sabha, the upper house, the House of Elders. What would you expect of that house? That we engage in dialogue, deliberation, discussion and debate? That will be your expectation. That since members there are privileged to be part of history, they would be contributing for national welfare. But when I see with my own eyes, open eyes, to my pain and anguish, disturbance and disruption has been weaponized. There will have to be a narrative in society to neutralize such kind of tendencies. A nation has a role to play. Your silence will resonate in the ears of future generations if you don't break it and tell the people to do the duty for which they have been sent to Parliament. The progress blossoms only with holistic progress, development. I see that all around. I am son of a farmer. I could never imagine all my lives that in a country like ours, there will be farmers, number being more than 110 million, 11 crores, who will be receiving thrice a year benefit of the government installment. Government giving installment is not my concern. Government being fully equipped to send money is not my concern. My pride is that a farmer in a distant village is fully technologically equipped to receive that benefit. We have some of the finest brains in Parliament. They have seen the world. They know global developments. They know that in 2022, per capita data consumption of internet in Bharat was more than that of USA and China taken together. They know it. Why should they be on back foot? A political commitment or belief in a political ideology cannot bind you to that level that you don't recognize nationalism. That is very fundamental. Imagine the kind of revolution which has taken place in this country technologically. It is deep-rooted to every village and dhani, and that is why in 2022, 46% of digital transactions were in Bharat. 46% of global transactions. Our transactions, brothers and sisters, were 4 times the combined of US, UK, France and Germany. Only account of these things. I would therefore appeal to the political fraternity. It's good to be in politics. It is good to play politics as your party demands. Be a stakeholder in politics, no issue. But always keep interest of the nation above politics. We cannot allow narratives that demean, taint, tarnish our country on untenable grounds. People leave the shores of this country or airports of this country only to demean us. Our country has had enough of people with iconic status. Iconic status given on parameters which is baffling. Event management. You have to work for a system where only the deserving one get to that slot. Brothers and sisters, I take great pride in sharing with you that when Padma Awards are being awarded for last few years, the awardees were not known. But everyone after the award has been given has only one thing to say: the award has been given to the right person. Recognition of the right person in society is fundamental. You are doing a great job. We owe it to the nation. We owe it to humanity to appreciate your work. I know you don't want appreciation. You can continue without appreciation. But failure of the concerned people to appreciate a good work is not a good thing in society. We must appreciate everything which is taking place in national interest, in interest of humanity, in welfare of the needy people. And that is what you are richly doing. Friends, this center is a testament to comprehensive care. I have seen it during my brief interaction. I got surcharged. I am profoundly moved to dedicate this Silver Jubilee Center to humanity, a sanctuary where professional training and spiritual growth coverage, and they converge also, promising a future illuminated by holistic well-being and enlightened progress. Brothers and sisters, let this stand as a poignant testament to the Ashram's enduring commitment to serve and heal the wounded hearts of humanity. I once again wish Santhigiri Ashram and all the well-wishers the best in their endeavors in the times ahead, and offer my sincere prayers for one nation, one world. I conclude, I'm emotive. What I have seen with my eyes, what I have felt, Everything was pristine, sublime, authentic, with full commitment, no self-interest, only giving to the society at large. Please continue with it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. And now we shall have the dedication ceremony of the Santhigiri Ashram, Delhi. May the ashram be a beginning and a catalyst for spiritual transformation for all humanity and bring peace in microcosm and macrocosm. With this little prayer in our hearts, I request Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankarji, and our esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the ceremonial lamp.
परमाचार्य पद प्राप्तम् परमात्मस्वरूपकम् करुणाकर गुरुं वन्दे भवरोगभिषक्वरम्
Thank you, esteemed guests. May we all rise for the national anthem, please. Thank you.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय